Alright guys, this message is for my Scorpios out there, or Scorpio cross watcher. I'm in such a good mood today, thank God, right? Like, I feel so much better. But anyway, I got something before I started the message and I wrote down, I want you, but I have so much else going on. Now that sounds wah wah wah, right? But it's not like that, guys. It's not like that. I truly think that somebody... like, they hope that your paths cross again, but they hope that they also don't end. Like, if it's already where the two of you aren't really connecting at this time, they hope that you do. Like, it's almost like right person, wrong time type thing. And I hate saying it like that. Like, I hate that. I hate that. Like, why? What good is that even to hear, you know, right person, wrong time? But that's kind of the vibe. Like, that's kind of the vibe somebody's feeling right now is... I really think you are the right one for me. I think that I probably think that more than you even know. It kind of sucks that I didn't meet you first, or I didn't meet you sooner. Just feels like at the time that we've met each other or encountered each other, this isn't really the time. I have a lot going on, and I do have major decisions to make, and right now I don't really know what decision that I need to make. I don't know what this person's got going on, or if this is you, I don't know what you've got going on, Scorpio or Crosswatcher. It just feels like I don't know, somebody here is kind of saying, I want to, but I care for you a lot, but I'm kind of like, I don't really know what to do. I'm kind of in a rough place. And you may be like, you know what then? Fine. You'll go ahead and be in that rough place. You be in that rough place. That's cool. You should stay in the rough place. You want to stay in the rough place? You want to stay? That's fine. You know, maybe some of you feel like you could have wasted your time on an individual here. This is definitely not for everybody. It's super specific, but that's what I'm getting. You know, you could feel like you wasted your time on someone here, or maybe you just wasted your energy because maybe you were kind of holding out hope for someone or something and they gave you nothing, or maybe that you feel like they kind of played you a little bit, or kind of what's it called? Love bombed you for some. I mean, there's so many ways this can go because there's different people watching this. So I don't know how deep it got, but maybe some of you felt like somebody used you or neglected you or took you for granted, or kind of something like that, right? To where you're just sitting there like, you know what? Fine. So meanwhile, you go about your life. You're doing your own thing. I feel that this is what's happened, right? You're kind of focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your life, your career, your family. I mean, you're kicking ass. You're kicking ass. But it's definitely like it took a lot out of you. And maybe you feel like you really held out hope for a while for somebody. And you finally get to the place where you're like, no more. I'm done. I'm done waiting. I'm just like, you're closed off now to somebody, but you weren't always closed off. You had very much, you at least held space. I'll say it like that. You did hold space for somebody. Or at least somebody, if this is reversed, held space for you. But it's like someone here has taken so long to come around. I'm not saying it's wrong though. I mean, everybody kind of comes around on their own, you know? I mean, we're all on different timelines. We all have our own process. And so it's not that someone's saying they don't want you. It's not that someone's saying they don't care, vice versa, if this is you. It's just, I don't know how I'm going to go about what I need to do. I think somebody knows kind of what they want to do. Maybe they really know what they want to do, but they're almost scared to fall in all the way because they feel like as long as there's this blockage, as long as there's this something in the way. This could be someone who's using a certain person in their family as an excuse or a reason, not maybe a legitimate reason, but they're like, well, as long as this person's walking this earth, I can't necessarily do anything about it because for some reason, like maybe they wouldn't like it if y'all were together. Or as long as I have a child and they're not an adult, I can't really because my ex would make my life a living hell if they knew I was with you specifically. I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like that. Someone's like, I have to give them credit though. At least they're not asking you to like wait around on them. This is not everybody's story. This is so specific. But at least somebody here is not asking you to straight up like wait for me until I can. They're not doing that. They're not doing anything. I feel like this is someone who's not doing anything, which is very hurtful. It's like, damn, you just don't give a fuck at all, do you? But it's not necessarily true. I think somebody does. They just, in their mind, they almost feel like it's an injustice to you to even like tell you how much they really care or whatever, because it's not going to go anywhere. And it kind of sucks. It's like really depressing. You know, I feel like if I were you, I wouldn't, which I don't think you are, I wouldn't stop for this person anymore. I wouldn't continue to be hopeful in that area, because yes, they're saying they're genuine, and then I guess that they could just become a supporter of yours over time, like a good friend, you know what I mean? Because it's not going to go anywhere. This person's basically saying they're stuck. They're telling you they're stuck right now. And unless like their situation were to like somehow miraculously change overnight, they're not going to change their situation right now, because they feel like they've at least gotten to a place where they're doing what they need to do for now. Maybe even if this is somebody new, you may not know this. Someone is doing what they need to do right now, and it's almost like unless they give some sort of help, or sorry, they're given some sort of help, or the universe throws them a bone, like they feel like it's almost impossible to get through a situation, or it's going to take forever. Like they're almost a little bit depressed. Feels like this is somebody who wants a new life. They want a new life. They want love. They want true love. No matter what they say on the outside, no matter how they act, no matter how they come off. But at the same time, it's like, I'm hearing you wouldn't understand, or I don't even want to bring you into it. It's just not even worth it. So like, don't waste your time on me. Somebody else got that. Who was that? Don't waste your time on me. I think I got that for somebody else. It's like, don't waste your time on me. This kind of sucks though. I feel like, I don't know, maybe they should just open up. I mean, then again, maybe they don't even know that you have feelings for them or something. Maybe you have feelings for someone and they don't even know that you have feelings for them, but maybe you've been trying to be respectful of their situation or their wants, their needs. But like, maybe if they knew that you felt the way you did, it would help the situation. I don't know. Is this confusing? I don't know. This is actually the second time I've done your message, because the first one, I liked it, but it just felt like it dragged on. I think because I'm still doing this. Like, I have a lot more energy, but I'm kind of going up and down in it. Someone could go between being pretty happy to being like really depressed, guys, like whoever this is, unless it's reversed. And it could just be because they feel like they can't change their situation and they wish that they could. And they wish that it was easy to just move forward in what they want to do. Like, I think somebody wants to be with you more than you know. Or you want to be with somebody more than they know. I feel like I've tangled this whole message up. Like, I can't tell who's who here. I can't tell who... Like, is there secret feelings between two people here? Or someone who secretly does want love, and then there's somebody on the outside who's like, well, they don't want love, so I might as well not even tell them that I have feelings for them, because they don't even want a relationship anyway. But it's like, secretly this person does, but the only reason that they say they don't, and that they think that they mean that they don't, is because they haven't met someone like you. Like, how do you know? You know what I'm saying? Until you ever do it. It's like that. Like, yeah, well, he or she says that they, they're really not open and ready, so I'm just not even gonna, like, it's not even gonna matter, because, they're just gonna tell me no anyway, so. But then it's like, well, how do you know? It's kind of sad. It's like two people who are not very confident in themselves or confident in the love department. It's sad when actually this could be a really good connection. Yeah, why do I get that somebody here wants to know if someone... like somebody has feelings for someone, but it's almost like I'm not going to tell you, I can't tell you until my situation, like I can't even do anything about my current situation. I'm basically stuck. We could even have two people who kind of feel stuck in life now, or one person's like, if it's not their own situation they're dealing with, that they feel stuck. They could feel like you, or vice versa completely, feel like you may not, you've already put it out there that you don't want a relationship at all, so then they're like, well, fuck, I might as well not even tell them how I feel, because then I'm gonna look like a dumbass, because they don't even want anybody. So it's like that, but it's like, how do you know? Like, because they say that? Well, they say that because they haven't met you, because they don't know who you are. You know, it could be like that, or it could be someone who's already like, well, I might as well not even try to pursue it or continue to pursue it if someone already has. I feel like for the most, they haven't though, because I can't even do anything about my situation. Like, you know what I mean? So basically, until I can figure out what to do there, like somebody is definitely sacrificing their own happiness here, due to what they think another person wants or doesn't want, or due to what they think that they can do in their own life, because they feel like they're trapped or stuck to something, or that something's constantly, until there's a certain time period that passes by, they're not going to be able to do anything. Otherwise, they'll never be able to afford it, or otherwise, they'll never be able to have this special time or something. Maybe someone has a really difficult ex, or someone just has a lot of responsibilities, and there's no way they're just going to trust another to take care of all these responsibilities for them. Like, they have to do it, you know? I don't know. This is deep. This is actually really deep. It's like, are there two people who secretly are in love with each other here? Like, or could fall in love with each other, and it could be like an actually great couple, but both are kind of like, one's done shut their heart off to love and is like, you know what, fine. That's fine. I've been feeling like there's somebody, you know, loving me from a distance, but, well, since they're not going to come forward, then fuck it then. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit here and just wonder all day. Like, that's just weird. You know what I mean? And then the other person's like, well, there's reasons, you know. One, you don't put it out there that you don't want nobody. And two, I've got a lot going on in my life. And, I mean, it just feels like, I don't know, right person, wrong time. I hate saying that. Did I get that for somebody else? These are all bleeding together. But, you know, I mean, I got more than one person that watches these, and maybe even watches all of them, so, I mean, you're going to get some similarities. But anyway, alright guys, thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Damn, my leg is cold as shit. You should watch the Pisces message. That was actually really fun. Maybe something like that could work. You'll see what I mean. It's fucking fun. That was a fun message, and it was funny as shit. So maybe you watch Pisces. Something like that. Maybe we can put our brains together and create what I was talking about in that message. Alright guys, talk to you later. Bye.